Hello, ECPAC families. Miss Nina here. You guys would totally laugh if you saw the setup that I have going on. I'm sitting on my bedroom floor with the doors behind me, so if anybody comes like rushing in, it's part of trying to work at home with distance learning, and everybody's working from home. So fun times today. I just wanted to send you a quick note to just kind of go over a couple of exciting things that we have going on at the studio. First of all, we have our Princess Storytime Adventure Camp coming up over our October break. So the studio is closed that second week of October break, which I believe is October 5th. I should have had this pulled up. Yes, October 5th through the 11th, the studio is closed for the Brentwood School District October break, and I think that aligns with the high school and for Oakley as well. So during that time, we are doing a camp at the studio for ages 4 to 10, and it's Princess Story Time, and we're gonna have some princesses come and they dance and they do crafts and play games, and it is a lot of fun. It's from 9 to noon that entire week. So if you would like to register for that, you can either go from our website, or you can go give us a call and register, and we can take care of that registration for you. We also have our pumpkin party that's coming up in October, and all of these camps are very limited to only like 12 kids at a time. Our pumpkin party is October 17th, and so we want to make sure that your little ones don't miss that too. That one is so much fun. That camp is only $30, and it's just a fun little one-day camp from 9 to 11. Little Stars Holiday Show costumes. I definitely wanted to touch on Little Stars because I know there's a lot of questions on what Little Stars is going to look like. So we are going to be taking 1 or 2 classes at a time to do an in-house performance for our Little Stars Holiday Show. Usually we go to the El Campanile Theater and we have all of our little guys perform at one time, but this time, because we are obviously limited on what we can do, we're going to do it in-house. And so we're going to take 1 or 2 classes at a time, kind of depending on what how our county opens up a little bit more. And each dancer will be allowed to bring 5 family members with him or her, and we will be live streaming the event as well. So you'll have family members who can't come will still be able to stream in and see your kiddos. Our Little Stars Holiday Show is kind of a annual tradition at the studio for all of our little dancers ages 7 and younger. So if you have a dancer who is in a 5 to 7-year-old class, a 3 to 5-year-old class, or a 2 to 3-year-old class, they are all invited to come participate to our Little Stars Holiday Show. Costumes are upon us for that show, and the due date for that is 9/25. So we're looking at next week or so. Today's the 17th, so you do have about 8 more days to get that Little Stars Holiday Show costume order form in. You can find all this information, all your order forms for costumes and camp registration on ecpacnews.com. Every week, every Wednesday, we update ecpacnews.com, and so you'll be able to kind of use that as a reference for anything that you may have missed. We also have a phone app. So in your Apple store or your Android store, your Google Play store, just search out ECPAC or East County PAC, and our app should pop up. It's free, and it's a super easy way to just have access to your account, to the ECPAC news, just to kind of keep abreast of everything that's going on. So if you haven't downloaded your app, definitely do that because it's super convenient. Okay, so Little Stars is definitely going to be fun. It's on December 6th, so we want to make sure that we get your costume orders in on time for that. And I got our little camps coming up. Please remember when you're watching classes on Zoom to make sure, as a parent, make sure that you keep your mic muted and turn off your video. So we want to help we want to make sure that you can still view the classes, and we want your kids to be able to take classes from home. But we are also trying to mitigate any distractions. So as wonderful as it is that grandma and grandpa or aunt and uncle can stream in and watch your 3 to 5 year old class, it is a little bit distracting to have grandma and grandpa back there in the frame, like waving and everything. So as sweet as it is, and as wonderful it is that we love to have them watch, it's much easier to keep the distractions to a minimum if you turn that video off. So definitely mute yourself, definitely turn your video off. So we are limiting the distractions that we have going on in the classroom. Also, if your child is taking class at home, the best way for them to have a dance studio experience is to make sure that they have space, that space is free of any siblings, that maybe, there's nobody sitting on the couch watching TV while your daughter is in class and stuff. So daughter or son is in class. So we just want to make sure to try to keep the area as clear as possible and to reduce distractions for your dancer who is taking class at home. And even if you're taking class at home, still come to class in uniform. We want you to get the most out of the classes, and part of that is coming to class in uniform. If you're taking class at home and if you have any issues regarding sound, definitely reach out to us. We're working on some sound enhancements at the studio, and so we'd love to hear your feedback on if it's been better, if it's been worse, if there's a challenge. So we're constantly working on our tech to make sure that we're providing the best online classes available for everybody. We are all still limiting our lobby, the amount of people we could have in our lobby. We are still considered for the studio in yellow, so our lobby is still limited. So please, there's a couple things. Number one, if your dancer doesn't need you to be in the lobby, we would prefer you not stick around in the lobby. We would like to be able to keep the lobby open for first-time parents who have never been to the studio before, for children who may be fearful that their parent is not there. So if you are a veteran dance parent, if your child has been doing this for a long time and they are cool with you not hanging out and watching in the room, we do ask that you please either watch from outside or watch from your car, and you can still zoom into the classes. So we want you to still be able to watch, but we would like to limit the people in the lobby as much as possible. It is closed to any viewing for any dancer for any parent of a dancer over the age of 7. So we're definitely trying to keep that to a minimum. For the dancers who have breaks between classes, we do have some homework tables, some break tables for them. When you go through the hallway into Suite C, make a right. Those tables are reserved for our dancers to be able to do their homework and to eat their dinner. Please remind your dancer that there are classes going on in that room. NorCal Cheer and Dance they have classes every night of the week over there, and so we need to make sure that they are using their library manners when they are at those tables. So they have to keep their voices down. There's no dancing around or crazy stuff. So we want to be very respectful and use their library manners when they're over at the homework and waiting tables. I think our studio calendar is linked on the ECPAC news. So if you are looking for any other dates of closures that we may be closed, that is there for you. And September 20th, we are doing our induction ceremony for National Honor Society for Dance Arts. This is a program that is open to all of our junior high and high schoolers who are maintaining a grade point average of 3.0 or higher. There's some other qualifications that go along with that, but this is just kind of a cool thing to help prepare them for college and reward them for their hard work in balancing their academics and their dance training. If you have any questions, we would love to hear from you. Never, my cat is causing a disturbance. Never hesitate to give us a call or send us an email if you have any questions. We are going to be wrapping up this month, finishing up with our open house. So if you have some friends who would like to come take class. This is the time they get to come take class with a free trial class. That's super exciting. You could bring a friend to class and let them try a class with you. So that's wrapping up here in these next couple of weeks. And yeah, I think I got through all the information. We're happy to have you. Thank you for choosing us, and we will see you soon.